the ways to be followed in toilet training, the effect of the attitudes and behaviors on the child. Toilet training, which is considered as a transition from infancy to childhood, is one of the critical periods in human life. In this period, when the child no longer uses diapers and tries to improve his individuality, the correct behavior of the parents is very important. Although there are individual differences in children, toilet training is usually 18 to 24, given between months. In some children, this period can be up to 36 months. In addition, boys may start toilet training later than girls. The important thing is when the child's bladder muscles develop. Therefore, it is necessary to determine the timing very well to start toilet training. If the child still has toilet problems after the age of 4, this should not be considered normal. The child should be taken to the doctor to see if there is a psychological ailment. Before starting toilet training, the parent or caregiver should observe the child and ask the following questions. Can he express his own needs in simple words? Is he aware that he is using the toilet? Does it hide in different places while using the toilet? Can it be seen from its facial expression? Can it stay dry for at least 2 hours during the day? Does it seem like he's uncomfortable with his bottom being wet? Does the use of the toilet by other people living in the house attract the attention of the child? Can he follow simple instructions given to him? When the answer to most of these questions is yes, the child can start toilet training. It is important that the parent who will give toilet training or the person who cares for the child is ready for this process, is determined, and approaches the child with patience and love. The following points should be considered when toilet training is given. Comfortable clothes should be chosen. Toilets where children can sit comfortably, toilet bowl, potty, etc. should be used. If a toilet bowl is used, a height such as a stool should be placed under the feet. Toilet paper should be in a place where the child can take it. Liquid consumption should be stopped 2 hours before going to bed. It should be taken to the toilet at regular intervals at night. Then the child's diaper should be completely removed and should not be tied again. If he misses the toilet, the situation should be met with patience. If possible, a liquid-proof mattress protector should be placed on the bed. If the child wets the bed at night, the soiled sheet should be changed with the child in the morning. It should be explained to the child that this may occasionally happen, should be provided. All this readiness is completed. The ways to be followed in toilet training are as follows. Toilet training should not be rushed as it is a long process. In addition, attention should be paid to whether there are factors that may affect the child, such as the birth of a sibling or moving to a new house. Considering that the child may be afraid of places such as the toilet flush, the window facing the ventilation, the toilet hole, these should be introduced to the child and the child should be relieved in this regard. In addition, reminder pictures can be hung on the bathroom wall about what the child needs to do, siphoning, turning off the lights, wiping the bottom and soaping their hands, etc. It should be acted in stages. The child should first be accustomed to sitting on the potty or toilet, dressed or in a diaper, and when he sits down, the child should be appreciated. When the child succeeds in sitting on the toilet or potty, the sitting time should be adjusted well. You may be asked to sit down after waking up or eating. When the child does not want to sit, he should not be forced, and when he wants to get up, he should be allowed to get up even if he has not made the toilet. Instead of taking the child to the toilet too often and squeezing him, his behaviors, such as his face taking a different shape, hiding behind the door, quitting the game, should be followed, and he should be aware of the toilet in these situations. The child may be allowed to take a favorite toy with him to the toilet. Having his toy with him and going to the toilet while playing with it will also reduce his anxiety. When the child succeeds in toileting, the correct behavior of the child should be reinforced by verbally rewarding, kissing, or hugging. At the beginning of toilet training, when the child is immersed in play or when he has a cold, he may slip under. In this case, the reaction to the child is very important. This should be accepted as normal without getting angry or shouting at the child. Punishing or getting angry with the child for negative behaviors during toilet training can cause different problems. An oppressive approach may cause the child to encounter problems such as bedwetting and constipation in the future. Children may become stubborn with the family and the process may take longer. It is also not the right attitude to expect the child to use the toilet by himself. In this process, the child expects support from his parents. Families should help his habit to settle in a loving, patient attitude and order. Keeping the used toilet clean should be a part of the education, and the child should be shown how to do personal cleaning after the toilet. After using the toilet, cleaning the genital area from front to back, flushing and washing hands should be taught. At first, the child starts to do this cleaning, which is done by the parents over time by taking his family as a model. When these skills are taught in a timely manner, the child also does not experience difficulties with the need for the toilet in school life. It is important that families trust the child in cleaning during and after the toilet, and this trust positively affects the emotional development of the child. Dressing for children aged 1 to 6. Features of children's clothing. A person learns the basic skills and dressing that he will use throughout his life at the age of 1 to 6 years. The child who is completely dependent on the mother for clothing in infancy has entered a period in which he will express his own ideas and gain the ability to act on his own. A child who has completed 1 year of age is now active. With her movement, comfort in her clothes also gains importance. He needs to wear clothes that will be comfortable while walking and running, that will not restrict his movements, that will not get cold, that will protect his body when he falls. Since communication with the environment begins in this period, dressing appropriately for the environment improves self-confidence. "How beautiful your dress is! It suits you very well." Hearing such sentences makes the child happy. Points to consider while dressing the child. It is good to dress children of 1 to 6 years old in attractive clothes, but it is also necessary to consider the comfort of the child and the difficulties he will have in dressing and taking off the clothes. The following points should be considered when dressing the child and buying clothes for the child. Clothing should be according to the season. Comfort should be at the forefront. The child should not be dressed in fluffy, tight, non-protective clothes because it suits him. Children's age, developmental characteristics, and self-concept perceptions should be considered when choosing clothes. When choosing clothes, choices should not be made only in line with the family's wishes. By giving the child the chance to make a choice, social, emotional, and self-control development can be supported, and it can be ensured that he takes responsibility. The fabrics that are easy to wash, resistant to high temperatures, and cotton should be preferred. Patterns and colors of clothes should be suitable for the child. The shoes should be orthopedic, according to the child's foot shape, not hard inside, grasp the ankle. The child should be dressed according to the environment he will be in. More elaborate clothes may be preferred on special occasions, but mostly clothes that the child can wear comfortably should be chosen. Velcro, snap fasteners, and elastics should be preferred in clothes and shoes in the first years, and button and laced ones should be preferred as the child's tying and buttoning skills develop. It is important to wear clothes suitable for the age and developmental period of the child, taking into account the motor and cognitive development characteristics of the child. Clothing with few accessories and easy to wear should be preferred, with the understanding that because the child grows up quickly, they will wear it next year. Not big clothes, but clothes suitable for the age and height of the child should be bought.